Alright, so this is the plan. You got the house here. So that's the house. And you have a little pool area coming around like this. Here's the pool. And we have a fence coming across here and coming down. Alright, so we have this little cubby hole area. Plan is to put the 2 beds right here. You know, right there, 1, 2 beds side by side. And they're gonna build a gate here, right in there. And we're gonna have 2 posts. May get this done today, may not. But 2 posts there, one, and then here. And then trellis coming across with vines. And then we've got a pathway coming through here with flagstone. Easy access, coming back around, wrapping around to the patio area under here. And there's a little slope going this way. So we have to cut in on the upper side. We have to cut in some into the ground, and so that these beds are level. There's going to be 8 feet there, 4 feet, 2 boards high. So each board is 10 inches, 20 inches high. And yeah, it's going to be a good start. East here, so the sunrise is there. West, so the sun is going to go, you know, like this across. Even though this side is going to get a little bit of morning shade, and this side is going to get a little more evening shade, they're still lined up to where it'll work out for the sunlight. Let's go do it. Let's make this reality.
Awesome sauce.
Oh, hey guys. This is Jonah Sellers, my good buddy.
Hi guys.
Roommate, and he has taught me so much about trees. Do you want to talk about yourself a little bit? You're a forestry major. You're learning about trees. You love trees. He's a tree hugger.
I'm currently going to the University of Tennessee to study forestry. I'm about to finish up my degree, and I've been studying trees my whole life. I've always had a passion for nature and for just taking care of God's creation and being a good steward of the forest and the environment in general. But my heart cry is just taking care of the creation, because I just believe that it is God's handiwork, and we are here on earth to take care of it. We're here to be stewards of it. And so if you guys have any questions about trees, anything I can help you with, anything I can answer, pruning, trimming, fertilization, tree care,
all that good stuff,
tree identification, just let me know. You know, shoot me a question in the comments, and I'd love to answer. Love to get back with you.
Big time. He's a huge resource. Yeah, you can tell he loves trees for sure, and loves stewardship of the land. But today he is my main helper. We're going to be putting these raised beds together. Hopefully we'll get both done, at least get one in the ground and get it all situated. Right now we're going to go gather all the tools we need, load the wood on, and we'll be rocking and rolling these raised beds.
That's right.
Show you how it's done. This is white oak. Tell us about white oak a little bit.
So white oak is one of the most popular oaks used in timber production. It is long living. It's a very long living tree. It's very straight grained. It's quite porous, so it's not something that you typically want to use for like high gloss furniture or kitchen utensils, but it's something that's used really well in buildings or 2x4s, things that don't necessarily need a good finish, but they're very hard and has really good structure to it.
Long lasting.
Yeah.
Resistant to rot.
It's very strong. It's very strong grained.
Yeah. Sweet. All right, let's go. Jump out. How we got jumped in? Ready? 3, 2. Question is, can he grab one of these beasts by himself? Oh yeah. Nice. Good beast.
These muscles ain't for nothing, son.
Got it. Kind of cool.
Where the
reason we put these spacers here was to keep it dry, keep it from being moldy. You know anything about that, Jonah?
Yeah. So whenever you have pretty fresh wood that's been cut, so this wood is about 2 weeks old, and you're wanting to let it dry out, You want to keep it from getting any kind of mold or fungus or pathogen that's going to cause the wood to rot faster and not dry quickly. And so we separated, we used these small pieces of wood, these spacers, to create space between the boards so that they could dry properly.
Airflow.
And airflow could, you know, could happen in between the boards to keep everything nice and clear. So.
Nice. All right, come on, let's go. Come on over here, I'll show you where the bed's going to be tomorrow. We have 2 spots right here. It's going to start where this line comes from the porch. Start here, go 8 feet this way. So 1 bed there, 1 bed there. Then right in the middle is a flagstone walkway which wraps around towards you, which also comes up here and goes to a future gate. And right from the gate all the way to the entrance of the beds is going to be a grapevine trellis, so it'll have like a sort of a nice arched enclosed feel when you come into the garden. There you go. Alright everybody, we got everything here, the tools, we have the wood. These are 4x6 and these are 2x10s. As far as tools go, we have right here the Sawzall and the power drill. We ended up getting these from Lowe's, 12x5 by 5/8. The first board, they're 2 inches long, so that comes to about right there. This whole section of about 2 other inches is going to be in the 4x6. So that'd be some serious structural support. When I build anything, I try to build it to last. Try to build it where it's going to really be a great tool, a great, you know, aspect of the landscape for a long time. And then we've got the square to be able to cut things down squared, and the level. We've got a tape measure, and we have this bit. We went ahead and got a bit slightly smaller than the screws so that this white oak doesn't split. You know, it's fairly fresh, so you can already see right here it's trying to split a little bit. It's okay if it splits some, but we really want to try to avoid this splitting on the ends. So when we cut them down, we'll cut that split off, and we'll go ahead and use this to drill through, help to prevent any splitting. What's the status, Jenna? What's the status?
Alrighty, alright. So right here, I got 2 boards are already marked up and ready to go. They're marked 8 foot 2 inches, so they have a little overlap when we put the 2 boards together. We're going to kind of have a little log cabin look to them. And then we have an extra 22 inches coming off the end of each of these boards that we're going to use as braces for the inside of the bed, so that when we put the soil in, it doesn't cause any kind of bowing or anything. Just adds a little bit of extra structure.
And they're going to be probably about 2 inches into the ground, so that also provides more
adds
structure.
a little extra stability as well.
Yeah.
And then these next boards, I'm about to mark up for the end pieces, and those are going to be 4 feet 2 inches.
Yeah.
To again add a little bit of overlap.
Perfect. Jenna's over here.
Howdy, howdy.
Pre-drilling.
Pre-drilling them holes so we don't get them splits.
Get it done. You know, with these boards, I'm trying to line it up to where, you know, I've got it all marked all the way around so that I can have that line to follow and keep it consistent, keep it straight, where it's a job well done. Something my dad always said was, if a man begins something right, it's very likely that the end result is going to be the same. He said it in a different way, with different words. He might have even been quoting Socrates or something, or Plato. Forget who he was quoting, but I always thought of it as something that Dad said. If you begin something right, it's likely the end is going to be the same. That's always stuck with me. Hope that's encouragement to you, that if you're about to start something in your life, start it right. You don't have to be perfect in the beginning, but start it right. Start with the right heart intent. Start with the right trajectory, and it's likely that the end is going to be awesome. Super good fatherly advice. Uh-oh, Jonah, what happened?
Oh man, we should have bought a longer bit. It done broke off on me.
Alright. Popped off right there.
Yep.
Sure you weren't just going too fast, huh?
Nah, man, I was taking my time.
Okay. I trust you. Okay, so what we need to do, next time we need to...
So next time I would say we need to get a bit that's about 2 inches longer.
Okay.
Just to be safe.
See this tool? It's a good tool, very good tool. But in retrospect, Jonah and I were saying that we would have used a chop saw or a circle saw, something of that sort. This thing is getting the job done, but that would have done it in half the time. Just for y'all's information. This is actually the last cut. I'm gonna make it, and then we're good with all the cuts. We got all the puzzle pieces. Here we go. Yeah, last cut. There we go. So we got this done. We have all the pieces. Everything's set. It's like a puzzle, and now we just need to put it together tomorrow. Jonah's almost got all the holes drilled. So tomorrow we're coming back and we're going to put in all that and hopefully bring in some compost, topsoil, and some other materials I'm going to show you that are good for building the biomass in the raised beds. And that's good. It's good, man. It's a good day.
We're halfway there.
Yep. See y'all in the next video.